I met you, it was deep blue. Tamangos for dancing in and not for living in. We can only understand what we are shown, but I'm still waiting to see a spring with you.
Nothing grows where we all stay young. With you forever in your mam's box room, until either of us ever decide to get it together. But the only option is really waiting long enough in a hub on the chance it might get better.
We can only understand what we are shown. How was I supposed to know that this is the route we'd end up going down?
No red line and no green line comes here. I never thought my only sense of home would be where we're doing nothing but leaning on each other. So sometimes I'm your girlfriend, sometimes I'm your mother.
And since there's no red and no green lines, there's no colour. I feel guilty when I hear I forgot to be your lover. Especially that line on sharing the burdens and the tasks. But it's a heavy one that's every week going on down to the social to ask.
I loved you from when you still span in a Honda Civic. Now it's civic centres and saving for a psychic. To see if I might ever manage to find enough metres of fabric that could reupholster our reality. I loved you in our teenage years. I do my best for our kids despite my fears that we haven't exactly much going on in the credit union. And the only emotion I show towards you lately is that I'm fuming. And according to your family, all I do is cause you stress. I'm a bit dim, too much of a princess. Lazy because I don't play enough political football with my own babies to try barter for a house for us all. Use the waterworks, they say. You're mad with our miserable dinners and letters to the TD. Have a fit, act like you can't cope, as if it's even an act that we've zero hope.
But I love you since we were 19 and aimless. Sometimes this makes me feel we've failed at this.
Like we have not grown. And if we have, it's downward. But then I cop that in my worst moments I've shouted at you, called you a coward. You still stuck around me. Everyone tells us it's meant to be.
Keep pushing through. Every name under the sun I've levelled at you, and the absolute cheek of me too. 'Cause you'd give me the world if only you had it. You used to bring in the sleeves of smokes to my dad and chat away to him and pretend he didn't actually do your head in, so he'd let you stay in the bunk beds where we put on Pulse FM and wait on all our friends. I easily forgot about all these things when the daily carnage gathers up and we still haven't got the washing done. And there isn't a spare 60 quid for summer camp for the smallest one. And I'm livid instead of realising how far we've already come.
I suppose I would love for you to know that the noise is just noise. I never meant to become such a moany cow. And if you feel as if my love for you hinges on a house where we could be, where we could once again love us.
I suppose I forgot to be your lover. Like that song on Q102. Golden oldies, in the kitchen, on the lino tiles. And I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you somehow, when the agencies and corporate will allow.